All right, man. It's Worldwide Sounds Record Zone. DJ Chase Million now locked into the Rush Hour Party Mix and the pregame Party Mix podcast, and we got a New York City legend, veteran in the game, the lovely Miss Olivia. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Chase?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just here working, making sure you're good, making sure your levels is right. So
True. Do your thing.
Of course, of course. So, we're gonna get started. Everybody knows who you are. That's listening to my show. They definitely know who you are. And I want to just talk to you about. First of all, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today?
I'm cool today. I mean, it's a little scary where we're at because now, for those who don't know, I'm in Florida. I'm not in New York anymore. So,
yeah,
just seeing our numbers look like New York numbers, and for the people who don't take it serious, it's kind of scary out here because we don't want to be locked in the house.
yeah, I understand. I totally understand it. Like New York, we had it rough up here. Especially me because I DJ a lot of. I'm a live DJ, so I DJ a lot of live events and stuff like that. And with the COVID, how I'm very sure it affected your bag. You know what I'm saying? So, how have you been dealing with the COVID situation? And just there's a lot going on besides that, but the COVID situation.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely affected this year's change, but I mean, it's all good because we're still alive.
Of course.
I had some tours actually set up for Canada and Italy, and we had to cancel them and told them, but look, we'll push it back for another time. We'll reconvene, but safety first. So
yeah.
Other than that, dealing with some of my friends and family had gotten sick. I actually lost my uncle to the virus, so
sorry to hear that.
It's been crazy, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I know what that is. I lost a couple of friends too, so I know exactly where you're coming from.
It really sucks to see people really take this fool who's in the White House. His advice talking about it's a hoax. It just baffles me how people could really be this dumb.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very, very weird out here. On a positive note, you are, like I said, you're very accomplished. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, because you're not. Instagram has kind of changed the world a little bit in a sense that they believe things, but you're very, very accomplished, and being an artist from Brooklyn, New York, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like sometimes the love of New York, the love is not there sometimes?
What's crazy is the love is always there in New York. Like it's funny to see. Of course, everybody gets a couple of haters on the internet. Them keyboard thugs. But when I'm out in the street, it's always love. Like people. Besides just saying Olivia, they'll be like, "Yo, what up, Liv?" And still make me think I went to school with them, but I forget they so used to seeing me on TV and stuff or hearing the songs that they feel like they know me. But it's a good feeling, especially where I'm from. To get love all the time. But yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And as far as now, I know you've been through a couple of label situations. Do you feel like you like being independent now?
I do, because now I can put out the type of music I want and when I want it, and I don't have to fight to say, well, that's really not what I wanted to put out. Because with the labels, they look for certain images or certain things that they feel like you should be, and that's what you have to go with because you signed to them.
Okay, of course. And do you like TV better or you like music better?
Music will always be my first love. I love acting, so it's a real close second.
Copy. So I hear you got a new movie coming out, right? What's going on with that?
I do. Yeah, it's called Better Than My Last. Shout out to Sean Baker. He's the director. This is actually the second movie I'm doing with Sean, so I'm hyped we get to work together again. We actually wrapped when COVID was, just getting crazy in New York. We wrapped in February, and it's based off of a true story. The guy's name is based off is Don Swan, and my co-star is Hassan Johnson. You guys know him, most memorable from The Wire. So he kills his role also. And so a little bit of the backstory is Don gets involved with a Russian mafia, and they do like this whole credit card fraud ring. Yeah. So you get all of that craziness with the violence and the sex and all type of stuff, and then it shows him going to jail and what happens from there. He got a main chick and a side chick. I play the side chick in the movie, but he marries the side chick in real life, so I get a pass.
Nothing wrong with that. A little positivity, a little happy ending. There we go.
Right. But you see the twists and turns that he goes through to his life and how now he changed everything around when he got out of jail, and now he owns a block in Brooklyn. He got his own store. You know, he helps out the kids. He takes them to the Super Bowl every year. So it's a dope story, and I'm glad to be a part of his life story.
Nah, that's what's up. And now you have some new records coming out as well. Some records that's out and some records that's coming out. So I know you got the album,
right.
But the records that I got are Join Me.
The album is coming.
Yeah, the album is coming. So Join Me, I was listening to it. It's a dope. I like the concept of it because you talk about the Illuminati. You just get straight to it. You're very transparent on it with the Join Me record. So who produced that record and what inspired that?
That's actually produced by my boy HV, and he's super dope. He is just like, I could go in the studio with him and just tell him an idea of the track that I like, and he'll be like, all right, I got something for it. So I don't know if he just knows the type of stuff that I like and he has it in the catalog for me, or he'll be like, I made this last night just for you. And that's exactly how it came about with the Join Me track. He made it the night before we went into the studio.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, yo, I'm not sure of the direction that you want to go, but he's like, I really think that this would be a good track. He's like, if you don't want it, just let me know. And as soon as he played it, I was like, oh, man, you tripping. I'm gonna freestyle to this right now.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Yeah. And One More Chance. That's a dope record too, because that's a very like tropical house, Afrobeat style of music, and that you like that lane. I see. Is it easier?
I love that lane. I mean, most people don't know that I'm Jamaican, Indian, and Cuban. So that's
right there. Yeah, that's right there.
Right. And Papa Chase, he's from PR, and so is Boy Young. So dope. I thought this would be dope.
Dope. And the new album is called Pressure, right?
Pressure.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay. So how many records is going to be on that? And that's going to be independent on all streaming platforms, right?
Yep. You guys get 10 records on that.
10 records? Copy. All right, man. And I have another question, because like I said, my show is dedicated to, educating artists as well as, because I the underground scene and the independent scene is really big right now. So I try to coach artists on publishing administration, publishing specifically, copyrights and stuff like that. So as an artist who's been through the system for years, do you like the streaming game better or you like the CD game better?
It would have to be the CD game because you're cheating with the streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to really do the work. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just get on and stream a record, and it's crazy. It's crazy how they just turn stuff around now.
Understood. So let me ask too, now with you being independent, do you have your own label? So you have your own label, correct?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Perfectly Fixed is my label.
Okay, cool. And before we get out of here, any advice you have for any artist that's coming out in the game right now? Like, I know the COVID situation is a little off, but any advice you have for any artist that's listening?
I mean, the best advice that I can give, and I've always said this, is it doesn't matter how many times you hear no, that one yes will change everything around. So you got to just keep pushing and keep believing in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters.
There you go. Miss Olivia, thank you very much. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I shout your social, I mean, they can find you, but I always do this. Shout your social media out, your label out, or anything you want to shout out. We good to go.
All right, so my Instagram is only one Olivia with the number 1. My Twitter is one and only Olivia with the number 1. I want to shout out everybody in New York. I want to shout out everybody in Florida. Shout out my boy Jack though, because he's doing really good at his media, radio, and promotions job. Of course. So I got to give him a shout out.
Of course. All right, man. It's Worldwide Soundz Records own DJ Chase, man. You're now locked in to the pregame Party Mix podcast and the Rush Hour Party Mix radio show right here on Connecticut's own Smack and Radio. Thank you to the one and only Olivia. Yeah.
This should be played at high volume.
Join me. Bubble bath in the back, he wanna join me. Gang, he wanna join me. I need a soldier that's qualified to join me. Tell you, take some points. Yo, take some points. I'm not Illuminati. but these wanna join me. I'm not Illuminati, but these wanna join me. I'm a grown woman, I make my own money. I'm poppin', come take a trip with me to Congo. Can't stop it, can't stop me. Gorilla like I'm Kano. I got a lot of finesse, you could never finesse, no. Baby, I'm faded, wavy, I'm wavy, I'm wavy. Maserati seats wet, can't keep up with me, I bet. I got a lot of tricks on me, so you would never forget. Jamaican little root girl, full of big chat girl. Handling all of my business, bees on the back of my headrest. Join me, join me. Bubble bath in the back, he wanna join me. Gang, 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 he wanna join me. I need a soldier that's qualified to join me. Tell you, take some pointers. Yo, take some pointers. I'm not Illuminati, but these wanna join me. I'm not Illuminati, but these wanna join me. I'm a grown woman, I make my own money. Holla, holla, holla. Holla at me when you see me calling. Me my paper, puff on this vapor. Stacks on the table. 21, 21. Split that bag, I'ma double down. About to have 21. My ladies who be working, get your coins, girl. Baby, put that work in. Flip them coins, girl. It ain't about what you got, girl, it's about what you gon' do with it. I bet if you do what it do, man, it's cool and it's cool with it. Join me, join me. Bubble bath in the back, he wanna join me. Gang, 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 he wanna join me. I need a soldier that's qualified to join me. Tell you, take some pointers. Yo, take some pointers. I'm not Illuminati, but these wanna join me. I'm not Illuminati, but these wanna join me. I'm a grown woman, I make my own money.